Now, school is full of all sorts of people, and some of these people are crash outs. Now, I think the term crash out has been like TikTok brain rotted over the last few months, but I think to a degree we all know what a crash out is. A reckless, crazy person who will tweak out at anything or at anyone over anything. And this can be from something super serious to something super small. I've seen plenty of school crash outs, like kids who will tweak over the littlest things. Like those kids you'll slightly bump into in the hallway, and they're just like, and then they'll attempt to press you like, what? You wanna go? Let's do it right now. Ah! And that's dead how like 90% of school fights start. Some kid like slightly pisses off a crash out by getting too close to them or something, and bam, little bro is now on the ground getting dragged as a crowd of kids forms around them to watch and film and everything. Now most school crash outs are just aggressive ass kids. I mean like the type that you'll take their food at lunch as a joke. Mink, you ain't rocking with them. Oh, you getting rocked. Mink, they get a bad grade on the test. Mink, and then they turn around and sock you too. Mink, they're like a walking problem, and you just have to be careful around these type of people, because anything you say, do, or if it's just a really bad day for them, you know what I'm saying, you can get caught in the crossfire, and you never know when they'll crash out. Like you could just be chilling in class doing absolutely nothing on your phone or doing your work or whatever, and you look over at them and they're sitting there staring into the nothingness with just like a blank expression on their face. And this can mean literally anything. Like little bro could be about to stand up and tackle the teacher, or he's just zoning out. You could never know, or be too careful with these school crash outs. Like you always have to be cautious of them at all times. Like I've seen crazy fights that happen on my school where during the fight, one of the kids was wailing on another kid right on the ground, and then bro started getting pulled off the other kid by a teacher. Now most normal kids who get into fights will have like a target, right? They'll just try to fight them and only them, and if a teacher intervenes, they'll just stop and be like, oh, alright, the fight's over. This would be like, you know what I'm saying, oh, he's pulling me away, I can't get you no more. But crash outs, like this dude, they don't care about none of that. Like, because while this dude was being pulled off, he turns around and starts swinging at the teacher. Now that right there, that is crazy work. Like only crash outs will be that angry to a point, to a certain level, that they do not care about nothing and nobody, and they'll just try to get at somebody. Like there's no way normal people, even rage amped, are gonna do this. Like turn around mid-fight and try to punch the one person that's trying to stop you. Like that's so crazy. Like bro, if I was this teacher and I saw this kid was trying to give me the fate of a lifetime for just trying to help break up a fight that he was in, bro, I'm backing off and walking away. Like there's no way you get paid enough as especially a high school teacher to get knocked out or swung at by a teenager just because you're trying to pull them off another person. Like hell nah, bro. Now in a school setting, student crash outs are hella common, but there's also times where teachers will get pushed off the edge and crash out. Now I'm not talking about your teacher getting mad at somebody for being a dumbass and being on their phone and talking during class the whole time to a point where the teacher asks them to leave the room, or your teacher asking somebody to give them their phone after asking them to put it away for the 5th time. Those are normal reactions from an adult handling a teenager who doesn't listen. Now if your teacher grabs your phone and yells at you in your face, they are doing too much. Or if they're doing something like this.
You chose for me to be hell to fire on you. What you doing now? Bring your I'm going through all type of I'm trying to be respected every day.
Recorded on a student's.
Now, you chose me to bring hellfire on you is an actual super villain line. Like, that is something sinister. Like, I don't know the context to this, but bro, you gotta be a special kind of goofy to do something so crazy in class that it pushes this teacher over the edge enough to crash out and start yelling and throwing chairs. Like, bro, me personally, if I was in that class, I'm leaving ASAP, no Rocky. Like, the hell? Like, bro was talking about hellfire and throwing shit. I'm so gone. Like, if all this is happening, he's dead crashing out. Like he might throw a kid next, who knows. And I like how in the video everyone's calm, just sitting there chilling and watching all this play out with no reaction whatsoever, especially the kid who just didn't move as the chair his teacher just threw is being thrown in his direction. Like, is this something like that regularly happens or something? Because there's no way they're just sitting there recording straight face as Unk is literally losing it. Now this teacher was obviously, if it wasn't obvious, pushed over the edge and probably was having a bad day, but in some cases it's not even the kid being an asshole, it's just too much for the teacher, and it's the teacher being an actual crazy person and crashing out over a student just talking back to them or questioning their authority. Like most normal teachers in these situations would be like, okay, cool, leave the classroom, you're disrespecting me, you gotta go, I'm gonna have to write you up or something like that. And on the other side of things, you have crash out teachers who do stuff like,
you know that I'm not. What you mean? You know what I mean, Dana. You know that I'm not that well for you. Now get out of my room. You get it now?
Like, bro, there's nothing you can say to me that says this teacher was in the right for crashing out like this, unless this kid just, like, I don't know, punched him in the face like 3 seconds ago beforehand. But gang is screaming in bro's ear, like screaming. Like, if I was him, I'm leaving. Like, getting a paper towel first and wiping off the spit the teacher probably got on me, pause, because I'm already known that all that extra effort to yell in my face definitely costed some spit. But nah, I wouldn't just take that. Like, I'd freak out. Like, there's no way you gonna get that close in my face and about to pop a damn blood vessel with your fist ball. Like, no. Like, I'd really do something to that teacher, bro. For legal reasons, I'm capping, bro. And that's another dangerous combo that comes with crash outs in school. When two come face to face with each other. Either it be a student crash out versus another student crash out, where the two are both capable of anything. I mean, this fight, you don't want to video it. You just want to watch from a distance. And when I say a distance, I mean far enough away where one of them won't throw a punch at you just because. And then the most dangerous combo is a teacher crash out. You know, a full grown adult with no filter to a point that'll full press a kid, and a student crash out. A child with actually nothing to lose from going at it with a teacher. If this happens and you're in the area, in the vicinity of this crash out battle, you just gotta go, especially because your school building probably gonna look like Shibuya after the incident.